Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's Rayshawn Hardy from Kingdom Consulting Firm. Hey, happy New Year's to y'all for all who celebrating the New Year's. Man, I hope y'all excited. I hope y'all ready to prosper this year. I pray nothing but blessings upon y'all. I pray elevation upon y'all. I pray nothing but just positive energy through the Holy Spirit, man, to elevate y'all and take y'all to the next level this season. Hey, I'm excited. I was watching Alex Hormozi, and I was listening to the video, and I'm like, man, this is a good video. And what I got out of it was these four core principles that you could apply in 2025 that would take your life and your business to the next level, right? So so we're going to just go straight into it, and we're going to get into this thing. But before I get into it, there's one thing I really like what he said too. All right, he talked about build your failure resume, right? Build your failure resume. The Bible said a just man fails 7 times or falls 7 times, but what? He rise up again, right? The Bible also tells you is that God rejoices over the person who get the work started, right? So these principles is very important. You want to build up what your failure resume, because as you failing, you're learning, and then also as you learning, like I tell people, you're earning. So I rather fail, and then I get that life-changing result that's going to take me to the next level. But guess what? Those failures are lessons that I get to learn on my way to the top. All right. So that I just wanted to say that to get you started, get you focused on this year, get you locked in, you know, so that way you can scale and truly take your business to the next level. Man, we need to take advantage of us being in this digital era. Uh, Man, I'm from the time I'm growing up to now, a lot of things change. And man, we need to take advantage of social media. Is stop using it as a consumer, and use it as an investor, use it as an entrepreneur, use it as a kingdompreneur, I like to say, right? Use it for the free as a free marketing tool to help you really dive in and take your business to the next level. Hey, before we get started too, I just want to say, man, listen, rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives at the beginning of this year. The victims of in New Orleans, the victims of the LA wildfires. We're going to continue to keep you on our prayers, keep your family in our prayers, and just pray that the Most High God sends y'all resources to continue to have some plate for places, food, and all that stuff that you need to continue to be alive and in the land of the living. But we pray for the ones that lost their lives. Okay. Okay, so now let's get into it, y'all. I'm excited about this. Hey, we're gonna make the 2025 the best of our year. Let's not focus on 2024, and let's continue to grow and elevate. Hey, so one of the things I like with that Alex Hormozi said, if I'm saying his name right, I hope I am. If I'm saying it wrong, charge it to my heart and not to my head. But listen, I just want y'all to get the information that I got from it. Again, it's four core principles that's going to help you take your life and your business to the next level. So number one is eliminate distractions. And I like that, right? My spiritual pops, you always talk about starve your distractions and feed your focus. So sometimes we got to eliminate the distractions around us. Sometimes we got to do a separation from the people around us to elevate. And sometimes it could start in your home, right? It can start with your spouse, your kids, family, friends, parents, whoever is around you that's not going to help elevate and take you to the next level. You want to eliminate that distraction for this season. And the reason why, it's not saying, hey, you just letting them go, but your focus, right? Your focus on the goal, your focus on the mission, your focus on the results, right? We made resolutions for years. Now it's time for you to get the results. And in order to get the results, you got to eliminate distractions from around you, because sometimes those distractions could be the reason what's holding you back. Those distractions is preventing you from starting your business. And if you already started the business, those distractions is preventing you what from scaling the business, right? Because you're not doing the legwork of your business. You're treating your business like a job instead of working on your business, right? You're working in your business, and then you're struggling to get the results because you're not treating it like your baby. You're not nurturing that business, right? You're not doing the things to grow your business. You're not doing things to scale your business. You're not doing nothing to take it to the next level, right? But you got to remember, it's your business. You run it. So it's up to you to take it to the next level. And some of those things is not just working in the business. See, we get caught up like a job, but building systems. So I think this year, those is one of the things we need to learn, especially in this digital era, is to build systems. Okay, so number one is to again to eliminate distractions. Number two, this is another thing I like what Alex Hormozi said. Get started. Get started. Get started. Me as a believer in Christ, a believer in Yeshua, one of my favorite scriptures is that God rejoices over the one who gets started. Right. So and also another one is in the book of James. It says, "Be doers of the word and not hearers only, lest you deceiving yourself." So I think this is very big for a lot of people that's looking to come into entrepreneurship. I like to say kingdompreneurship, whatever you call it. But this is big for a lot of people because a lot of people think they got to have all the right things in places and all of these things that they got to get right first instead of getting it started. I rather fail forward than to never start. No, I rather fail forward to never start because think about it. When you got that job that you work at, if some of y'all working, I'm quite sure you didn't know how to do some of the necessary things that was required to get the job. They had to what train you once you got hired. So it's the same thing in business, right? You're doing something that it never happened in your family and your generations. You might be the first, right? But it's a desire that's on your heart. I would just say get started because when you get started, those when them divine connections just come through, and before you know it, you might find the right mentor, you might find the right coach, you might find the right person to help you. Why? Because you got it started. So get started. Don't be afraid, right? There's two things I tell people about fear. You can face everything and run, or you can face everything and rise. So you got a choice. How do you see fear? You're gonna face it, you're gonna run, or you're gonna face everything and you're gonna rise. It's up to you. So I would just say get started, and that way you could get your feet wet. You know how when you jump, when you put your feet in that pool, and you like, man, it's cold, and then once you jump in, and then you get out, from going all the way in, under, and then you get out, and you like, man, that felt good. That's the same thing with the business, with your business that you sitting and procrastinating on. It's just like, man, get your foot in there, get in the door, start it, and then just see what happens. Okay, so I think that's very big for us to if we're going to come in this, just jump straight in. Just jump straight in and start doing it. And watch what happens when you start doing the thing that you're scared to do. And watch the people that you start attracting by doing the work. All right. And then number three, right? Look at the follow-up for this. This is another thing I like what Alex Hormozi said. Number three is to get better. To get better. Get better. And the only way you're going to get better is what? If you get started. Why? Because if you get started, you might, like when I first got started, I was doing this, I was doing that, I was doing MLM, I was doing all these things. But then I finally found something that one my wife was naturally gifted at and editing videos, right? We started making content and things like that, and people was liking it. And I realized she had a skill at editing videos, and I got the skill of just making connections, talking with people. And then I found something that we could potentially take and make something of it. And when my wife came home, I just told her, "Hey, baby, we social media managers." And now by getting it started and we're getting better, right? I take courses, I study, I'm learning this thing, and I realize other skills that we have that we're learning to utilize these skills. We making the right partnerships. We're getting connected with the right people so we could what? Get better. But Without getting started, we won't be in this position. Now that we started, right? Now that we're getting better, we're learning each and every day. We're understanding each other natural raw talent and skills that we have. Guess what? Now we're making right connections. And I'm gonna be honest, as a believer, it's divine connections, because it's like the people's getting attracted, and now we got partnerships with people to help us with our skills. And now not only we're not just doing social media management. Now we are doing content which is where we go out to businesses and shoot content at their businesses, and we got different offers and those packages depending on what they want. Oh, we doing what? We doing brand photo shoots. We doing professional headshots. But that's because we got started and we started getting better. And then we also, what, the number one thing, that started eliminating distractions. So things that we didn't need to do no more, we started cutting it off. People we didn't need to be around us, we started cutting them off. Why? Because when you got to eliminate those distractions, then you got to get started. So those people who talk, man, if I was y'all, I wouldn't try. You gotta cut those people off. Then you got to get started. Get started. And when you get started, you got to get better. Right? When you start understanding what you call to do as far as your business, as far as whatever you want to do, if you want to be an investor, business owner, whatever it is, you just got to get better. Start taking courses, right? I started taking courses. I started learning the business. I started learning what it looked like to be a social media manager now. Now we're putting better systems in place. We're getting better partnerships. And now we getting packages. We setting up our packages and our offers and our services. So now when people reach out, we got everything in place. So get started and get better. All right. So number 4, right? Last but not least, number 4, never stop. Never stop. I think this is a big one. We have to understand this. Never stop. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You got to, even it be times, I'm telling y'all, it be like it be feeling real slow, right? But guess what? I can't stop. Now that we started, right? And we getting better. And this thing that we call a business is a thing now, and people's reaching out, asking for our service. Guess what? I can't stop. So the only choice I have is to go back to number 3. What? We gotta get better. We gotta get better. So number 4, you never stop. Again, one of my favorite scriptures: a just man falls 7 times, but he rise again. That means you're gonna fail. You're going to fail. But guess what? You have to rise. You got to get up. You got to continue to get better at this. You got to eliminate those distractions of people that's telling you, hey, your business, it ain't doing nothing, ain't making no money. Hey, just give up. You could go back to work. No, never stop. Cut those people off. That's distractions. If people ain't speaking life, if people ain't helping you to elevate, if they ain't helping you to achieve the impossible, cut them off. But I love number 4 because you it's a grind. It's a hustle. It's going to be hard. It's something that maybe it never happened in your family. But guess what? If you continue to keep going and realize it's a process, and you start trusting that process, you start seeing the results, right? Why? Because you're doing the work. You eliminated distractions, right? You got started. You're getting better. You're doing the work, and that's going to make you more hungry. It's going to make you want to do more, right? You got to have a desire to improve and a desire to bet on yourself, and you got to have a desire to achieve. Why? Because success is on the other side. And then you got to what? You got to put in the work. You got to take action. So another thing I like, what, as I'm ending this out, that Alex Hormozi said, is work 30 days straight on whatever your goal is, right? If it's to start that business, start working now. Do it 30 days straight. Again, don't stop, right? Don't stop. 30 days straight. Go hard. Take those courses, build up a resume, start marketing yourself, start telling people what to do. I mean, what you do, not what to do, but what you do. Start telling people what you do. Why? Because marketing is going to be a part of your success. You have to market your business. You can't just sit on it too. A lot of people sit on it. They don't want to say what they do, and you're missing out. So again, I like what Alex Hormozi said on a 30 days straight. Work 30 days straight. Why? Because it's going to get your juices flowing. It's going to get you going. It's going to get you excited. It's going to get you pumped up. When you're getting better, when you get it started, you're getting better. You're seeing it. You're seeing the systems you need. You're putting your packages together. You got your first client within let's just say within them 14 days. You got your first client. All right, we're going to start claiming these things. And so what if you don't got nothing in place? So what if you don't got a portfolio? So what? Be honest, transparent. Hey, I'm new. I'm just growing. I'm learning. Hey, this is what I want to do. Let's see how it goes. And then you just continue to build off that. And you start building your portfolio. But the number one thing out of all of this is get started. Get started. Don't let nobody distract you. Starve your distractions. Feed your focus and learn to say no. Learn to say no. It's okay. When you're in a season of separation, when you're in a season of growing, when you're in a season of elevating, learn to tell people no because you want this. You're hungry for this. You want to take it to the next level. And it's not just for you. What? You want to take your family to the next level. You want to take the people around you to the next level. But it has to start with you. You have to lead the charge. So man, listen, this got me excited. I hope this got y'all excited. Hey, 2025. Hey, I want y'all to listen to this, take notes, get yourself together, get your plan together and start doing. We've been doing this New Year's resolution for years. It's time to get the results. So I pray blessings over you. I pray prosperity over this year. Make 2025 truly make it your year. Make it your year of growth, development, and scaling, and taking it to the next level. And give God all the glory when you see the results. Y'all be blessed and shalom. Hey, go download your free guide now, the 1K Blueprint. 10 proven strategies to boost your income online. Listen, they said the digital marketing community is going to be a $39 billion community by 2029. So you want to take advantage of this opportunity right now. Go download your free guide so you could jump on in and get some of this money. Hey, it's 2025. It's time to change our life and take it to the next level. Be blessed. Shalom.